Team 51 of 52 teams of 8 rival wisdoms. Help make America wiser and kinder with antique quotes that have passed the test of time to make humanity great with words of wisdom to encourage, educate, and entertain generations for centuries. Give your kids a competitive edge with faster reading skills with timed practice videos, alpha cipher puzzles to learn letters, words and phrases, and repetitive easy math to help us all grow wiser and kinder. Team 51.1. What kills a skunk is the publicity it gives itself. Abraham Lincoln, 1806 to 1865. Lincoln's wry humor here is all about how our actions, especially the negative ones, draw attention and define our reputation. It's like shining a spotlight on our mistakes. Ever seen someone's self-promotion backfire spectacularly? American statesman and lawyer who served as the 16th President of the United States. Lincoln led the nation through its greatest moral, constitutional, and political crisis in the American Civil War. Team 51.2. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. Confucius, 551 BC, 479 BC. Confucius captures the essence of embracing imperfections. A flawed diamond holds more value and beauty than a flawless pebble. It's a reminder that our flaws don't diminish our worth. They make us unique and valuable. Ever felt like your own imperfections were what made you stand out? Confucius was a Chinese politician and philosopher that emphasized personal and governmental morality, correctness of social justice, kindness and sincerity. Team 51.3. That which is everybody's business is nobody's business. Isaac Walton, 1593 to 1683. When responsibility is diffused among many, it often leads to inaction or neglect. It's a call for personal accountability and ownership. Ever found yourself in a situation where shared responsibility led to things falling through the cracks? Isaac Walton was an English writer. Best known as the author of The Complete Angler, he also wrote a number of short biographies, including one of his friend John Donne. Team 51.4. A sympathetic friend can be quite as dear as a brother. Homer, 484 BC, 425 BC. Homer's words remind us that the bond of friendship can rival even familial ties in its depth and loyalty. True friends offer empathy, understanding, and unwavering support. Have you experienced a friendship that felt as close as family? Homer is famous for the epic poems The Iliad and the Odyssey, which have had an enormous effect on Western culture. Team 51.5. I would rather make my name than inherit it. William Thackeray, 1811 to 1863. Thackeray's words champion the value of personal achievement over resting on inherited laurels. Building one's own legacy brings a sense of fulfillment and pride that inheritance alone can't provide. It's about forging your path and defining yourself through your actions and choices. Ever felt the drive to carve out your own unique place in the world? William Makepeace Thackeray was a British novelist, author and illustrator born in India. He is known for his satirical works about British society. Team 51.6. There is no greater harm than that of time wasted. Michelangelo, 1475 to 1564. Michelangelo's sentiment resonates deeply with the value of time and its fleeting nature. Each moment is an opportunity, and once gone, it cannot be reclaimed. It's a call to action, to make the most of every second. Do you have a project or goal you're focusing on to make the most of your time? Michelangelo was an Italian sculptor, painter, architect and poet of the High Renaissance, who exerted an unparalleled influence on Western art. Team 51.7. Every dog is a lion at home. Henry George Bohn, 1796 to 1884. Bond's words capture the comfort and confidence we feel in our own spaces. Home is where we can truly be ourselves, without pretense or fear. Ever felt like your environment gives you that kind of strength and confidence? Henry George Bohn was a British publisher. He is principally remembered for the Bond's libraries, which targeted the mass market, and comprised editions dealing with history, science, classics, theology and archaeology. Team 51.8. Vices are sometimes only virtues carried to excess. Charles Dickens, 1812 to 1870. Dickens' words strike a chord. Many virtues, like ambition or confidence, can tip into vices when taken too far. It's a reminder that balance is key in all aspects of life. Ever felt like a good trait of yours sometimes goes overboard? Charles Dickens was an English writer and social critic. He created some of the world's best-known fictional characters and is regarded by many as the greatest novelist of the Victorian era. Free Easy Extra Advantage Math, Spelling and Reading Workbooks you can download for free at stop2think.com or buy at educationstopshate.com. Free Easy Math Wisdom Workbooks with octo repetition to grow math self-confidence. You'll get plenty of repetitive practice of age ranges and averages of our 52 teams of 8 quote authors. Free Easy Alpha Cypher Coded Puzzles teach letters, numbers, and phrases using antique wisdoms that encourage and educate. Can you decode this cipher quote of encouragement using either our Learning to Spell or just for fun instructions? And since time is money, practice reading faster with 52 teams of antique rival wisdoms that have passed the test of time to encourage, educate, and entertain generations for centuries. We offer printed versions and timed videos with background music. Sign up for free weekly emails of 52 teams of antique rival wisdom workbooks with easy math, spelling, and reading practice. And, if you'd like to get paid for sharing our wearable wisdoms, keep this in mind. Everyone I know wears a shirt, and most of us change them daily, so change your shirt and change the world. Social equalities are blatantly subliminal antique positive wisdoms repetitively shared without saying a word. This applies to all our wearable shareable wisdoms. Like pretty witty baby onesies and baby tees that you and others will see and read multiple times a day. The same is true with pretty witty kids, but they'll also share these wisdoms with anyone that can read at daycare or school. Youthful truths let your kids gain confidence sharing antique wisdoms with their friends. Imagine them sharing words of wisdom with classmates and teachers. Therefore I think tees I wear is a super easy way to share words of wisdom that have passed the test of time. Our social equalities help make us all wiser and kinder with blatantly subliminal messages promoting a more fair and equal opportunity society for all. And don't forget our giftwisdoms.com for birthdays and holidays that makes it easy to share the wisdom with clothing, coffee mugs, and magnets. So do the future a favor by encouraging, educating, and entertaining with words of wisdom that have passed the test of time to make us all wiser and kinder. With wearable wisdoms to fit babies, kids, and adults, you can clothe a whole family, city, or state. Join the 52 of 8 today.